Hey, I'm Cameron McKenzie at CameronMCNZ on Twitter, and I wanted to talk to you about Jenkins Blue Ocean and just give you an idea of what that Blue Ocean plugin does and how a Jenkins installation with Blue Ocean installed looks. Now, one thing I will say, I'm not going to create a pipeline with Jenkins Blue Ocean, but the follow-up tutorial does. So if you want to go one step further, take a look at that one too. If you want to know what Jenkins Blue Ocean looks like, it's best to know what Jenkins looks like without Blue Ocean, which is it right here. You can see I got a Hello World pipeline right there. It's been run a few times and it's got a few stages to it. If you click on configure, you can go and see how it was built. And there's nothing magical there. It's just somebody's gone in there and written a bunch of code to describe that, hey, we want to pull from Git, and then finally we want to build with Maven. You just write the code. There's nothing magical. I've even got a regular freestyle project in here too, which was configured. But again, it's just a basic Hello World project, nothing too interesting about it. But there you go. That's what Jenkins looks like without Blue Ocean. So what does it look like with Blue Ocean? Well, to find out, you have to install the Blue Ocean plugins. That means clicking on this available tab over here, typing in the magic words Blue Ocean. Pick the Blue Ocean plugins that you're interested in, which is exactly what I'm going to do here. I'm going to take a look at all of these plugins and hey, why not bring a great big Jenkins Blue Ocean pipeline to reality in my configuration. So I'll click these checkboxes and then click install without restart and watch all of these Blue Ocean plugins get installed. And there we go, we get Blue Ocean installed. We head back to the Jenkins dashboard and you'll notice we've got this new link, Open Blue Ocean, which I'm gonna click enthusiastically. And now you see a brand new user interface is presented to us. These are the same Jenkins pipelines and Jenkins build jobs I had before, but if you go in and take a look at them, they look a little bit nicer. We've got a slightly different display of how that Jenkins pipeline ran. You can even take a look here at the output from the Maven compile test. We've still got a command window there. You can only pretty up a log file so much. I can click back. I can even go back over here into the Jenkins little Hello World, which, well, that one was not a pipeline. It was just a regular project, but you can see all of the different runs of this as well. Maybe we'll take a look at 101 and we can see, yeah, there's the little Hello World being printed out. And I think this particular Jenkins project has a timer going where it runs every second, and I think that's why I've got so many of them. I think I might want to go in and configure that and turn that timer off. Now, one thing you will note here is that when you go in and edit the freestyle project, you leave the Blue Ocean. And that's just because certain segments of the tool have not been skinned with Blue Ocean while others have. And one of them that hasn't is the freestyle project. So I'm going to deselect build periodically and save my processor a few clock cycles in the time being and get back to Blue Ocean and just kind of show you, yeah, it's just a little bit of a change of the skin, of the layout, of the look and the feel, but at the same time, it doesn't cover the entire tool. So there's still a thing or two that has the old skin, even if you're working with Jenkins Blue Ocean. And there you go. That's a quick overview of what Jenkins Blue Ocean does. Now, I didn't create a Jenkins Blue Ocean pipeline there. If you want to see a Jenkins Blue Ocean pipeline, look at the next video tutorial. But if you did want to get a good overview of what Blue Ocean looks like and what it does, well, there you go. And if you enjoyed this tutorial, head over to theserverside.com. I'm the editor-in-chief over there. We've got lots of great tutorials on Jenkins, DevOps, enterprise development in general. If you're interested in my personal antics, you can follow me on Twitter at CameronMCNZ and subscribe on the YouTube.